You know, guys, I've had this idea for a video for a really long time, but I never thought it would get this bad. But unfortunately, they're starting the season 0-6-1. I think it's time. Gong Show! Sure, it sucks that the computer upstairs is broken, but I got a gong in the basement.
Better get used to using that gong, buddy, because the Leafs suck.
Dude, you're like the biggest Leafs fan ever. What are you doing?
Not anymore, I'm not.
So what, you're jumping ship? You don't even know what team you're supporting. You have a Flames hat and a Caps jersey.
That's right, baby, the Calgington Flapidals. They're going all the way!
Wow. Leafs lose 4-1 to the New York Rangers, and considering they lost 7-2 the last time, good job. And some of the talk after this game, people have been saying, you know what, the Leafs didn't look that bad. And you know what? I agree, actually. The Rangers are nowhere near as good of a team as their record indicates. But should we be splitting hairs? No, because they're off to the best start in franchise history. You know how long this franchise has been around?
Before the Flapidals, I'll tell you that much.
And things started off good for the Leafs in the first. First of all, it was a tie game for most of the period, which... big improvement on the rest of the games this season. Jason Blake had a good chance and Lee Stempniak was crashing the net. Defense seems like it's holding it together. All right. Then, boom, they have an EBF, epic brain fart, and there's a 3-on-1 going down the other way, and Brandon Dubinsky does my pool well. Oh, no, the Rangers oh, it was Dubinsky, good. And yeah, Ian White didn't play the 3-on-1 maybe quite as he should have. Joey McDonald maybe didn't square himself up like he should have, but in the end... guys, it's a 3-on-1. Don't criticize the guys in the camera shot. Criticize the 4 other Leafs that aren't there. Which brings me to truculence. There are several players on this Leafs team that embody several traits of truculence, but Ian White is the only player on this Leafs team that fully embodies truculence. He's one of the strongest pound-for-pound players on the team. He made the Leafs against all odds a couple years ago. Like, this guy was like 10th in the Leafs defensive depth chart. And through injuries, he just came up and earned his stay. Last year, he's benched for the first dozen whatever games of the year. And then he comes in, scores a goal in his first game, playing on the wing, not on defense. Like, you want to talk about making the most of your opportunities, Ian White. And then yesterday, he takes a puck to the face. For kids that are just starting hockey, avoid that. But Ian White embodies truculence so fully that his mustache cushioned the blow. What? And I'm not saying Ian White for captain, but you name me one player on this team that embodies leadership and determination and hard work like this guy. Guys who only know how to fight, that's not truculence. If that's truculence, you might as well sign Brock Lesnar, send him out there, and don't even give him a stick. Guys around the league, David Clarkson, Milan Lucic, Vincenzo LaPerriere, that's truculence. I don't even really want to criticize the Leafs play anymore. I feel like I'm picking on them. I don't want to say things like, whenever I see Mikhail Grabovski skating around the neutral zone, I want to play the Benny Hill music. But you got Ron Wilson in the post-game press conference saying, booing doesn't help. But you know what I say to that? Yeah, you're right, it probably doesn't. Stempniak acknowledged after the game, so did Wilson, that the fans are entitled to that. But I've gone from, like, miffed to really mad to bewildered. I genuinely think I might feel bad for these guys. Not because the fans are booing. If you want to boo, I encourage you to boo. Go Leafs go? No. Show Leafs show. As in, show me a win, and then I'll cheer. These guys must feel like... I don't even know. So now they literally have a week off to, I guess, reflect. Wilson has a week to think of how on earth he's going to motivate this team. Burke has a week to think, what on earth am I going to do with these guys? That's a week to think of how you're going to change this logo that has never ever known winning into this one. And that's all. I'm going to stop asking specifics. Tell me everything that you think. Actually, one little specific. What are you going to do all week? Peace. Let's see what happens next.